at Sheboygan County Christian High School, where tonight the Eagles take on their crosstown rival, Sheboygan Lutheran. Hello everybody, my name is Mike Martin. Joining me is the coach, Chris Wright. We're opening the 2006-2007 basketball season with a dandy here tonight, the War by the Shore.
That's right, a rivalry game just to start off the season. Here in Sheboygan, we got Lutheran Christian this week. Next week, we got North-South. As you say, Marty, what a great way to start our campaign.
Kind of a quick start, too, because we'll have a quick turnaround. We have a game on Thursday. Kohler is going to host Howards Grove, and then, like you said, on Saturday, we have that North-South game. Let's talk a little bit about tonight's game. Lutheran comes in with only a 0-1 record. Christian, on the other hand, has 3 games already, 3-1.
Yeah, some confusion at Kohler High School. They played in the tournament last weekend, so they decide not to play against Lutheran last Thursday. So basically, Lutheran has sat for 10 days. Lutheran comes in with a situation where they've lost over 40 points of their offense from last year, so they got a lot of new faces to replace. Christian, on the other hand, you're right. They've been playing some tough games right off the bat. They had a tough game the other night against Cedar Grove, and they've already taken on Oostburg last week, so they're really battle-tested.
Christian comes in with a heck of a ball player. As Tyler Veldkamp was picked in the basketball Bible as being an all-city player. He should help their cause.
Yeah, 2 key players, Tyler for Christian and Zach Kozenstein for Sheboygan Lutheran. But Tyler, he's one of these kids, and I think we saw Coach Flipsy said something about in the, our pregame show or preseason show, he said something like, this is a kid that could go on for college. So they're expecting a big season out of him, but it's not just him. He's got 3 other kids that can help him too, Eric Jenzema and John Meerdink. So they got 3 key players returning for them. So they're pick number 2 in the preseason thing. So we'll see what they come tonight.
Chris, you mentioned that Lutheran lost about 40% or 40 of their points. John Decker was the big guy. They lost about 25 points tonight. That's got to make a difference for Lutheran.
Definitely a big difference. And even when he came, the warm-up, when they came out to warm up, just strange after 4 years not seeing John Decker. He was always the first kid out there leading them. And now
first guy out there taking a shot.
Well, that too. There's no question about that. But it's just a brand new group of kids coming out. Taylor Post, someone that's going to have to help them out tonight. Greg Rush, another thing. So they got new players, new faces, and every 4 years, new kids come and go. And so Lutheran's reloaded.
Let me ask you one more thing, Chris, about the long layoff for Lutheran. Is that going to hurt them or help them?
I think it's going to hurt them, especially going down the road, playing a rivalry thing like that. Playing against yourselves all the time. I think it's going to take a while to get used to it. We'll see if they can hang in there with Christian, make a push in the second half.
We're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have the opening lineups and the tip-off for tonight's ball game, so stay tuned.
Students improve their grades and their communities by connecting the classroom with community service. Working together, students solve real problems, build new skills, and apply their knowledge in a whole new way. Inside the classroom and out, service learning opens new doors and brings learning to life. Get your school involved. Visit learnandserve.gov to find out how.
The United Church of Christ. No matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you're welcome here.
All over America, people are taking the national radon test. Have you? Answer true or false. Radon is a radioactive gas.
False.
True.
It's true?
It's a natural gas?
The Office of the Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested for radon.
False.
False.
True.
True.
Radon is the 2nd leading cause of lung cancer.
False.
It's true.
Oh.
I'm totally surprised. I never would have thought that.
I don't even know where to go to have it checked.
1-800-SOS radon.
If I don't take care of it, nobody else will.
Does peace really have a chance within our lifetime? At Rotary, we believe it does. We've created programs at universities around the world dedicated solely to teaching peace to the new generation. symbol for peace. Rotary.
Sheboygan Lutheran, so I will too. Number 12 is Taylor Poth. He's a 6-foot junior. Number 20 is Zach Hasenstein. He's a 6'4" senior. Number 21 is Greg Rush. He's a 6'2" senior. Number 23, Dion Miller, is a 5'11" senior. And rounding out the starting five for Lutheran is number 25, Andrew Haling. And he goes 6'6" according to the Basketball Bible. And according to our program, he only goes 6'3", so I don't know which is right. And now for the Christian Eagles, number 11 is Nathan Klopatek. He's got him listed as a 5'6" junior. Number 20 is Nate Rice-Cattell, a 6'3" senior. Number 30, Tyler Veldkamp, a 6'5". John Meerdink, number 34, the 6'5" senior. And number 24, he's already out there, is Eric Jensema. He's a 6'3" senior. Christian is coached by Brett Flipsy. He's in his 11th year. There you see Brett. And Lutheran is coached by Todd Decker. He's in his 12th year. Our officials tonight, standing at center court, are Tim Collette and Mike Johnson. Those two gentlemen are from Green Bay. There you see Todd Decker talking to his team.
Longtime assistant at Sheboygan North. It's Marty mentioned 12th year, 155 wins at Sheboygan Lutheran. Brett Flipsy's got now 116 wins.
He picked up his 100th win last year. I remember we talked a little bit about it in our pregame show, and he says, oh, that doesn't mean anything. It does to the fans, though.
Yeah.
Because they like wins. It'll be Hasenstein and Veldkamp jumping center, and Lutheran controls. Christian in a man-to-man defense. Stopping and popping is number 23, Dion Miller. 2-0, Lutheran. Applying pressure is Greg Rush on Jensema.
Full court pressure by Lutheran.
Veldkamp dumps it into Meerdink. His turnaround jumper is off, no good. Rebound goes to Rush. Pass is blocked. And Christian has it. Oop, looked like a double dribble, but no call, and wrestling it away.
Nerves.
Was Miller. He dumps it inside.
A lot of nerves.
Shot is off by Haling. Christian comes away with it. Good job of getting back on defense by Lutheran. Little helter-skelter, huh,
yeah,
Chris?
a lot of nerves early. Well, Coach Decker's known for his defense. I know when I worked with him at Sheboygan North that he always had great defensive teams, and here we're going to get our first foul, Marty.
Eric Jensema on the drive was fouled. Greg Rush picks up his first foul. Going to the line to shoot a pair will be Eric Jensema. Like we mentioned earlier, Christian comes in with a 3-1 record. They're 1-1 in conference. Lutheran on the flip side, only one game in, and they've had about a 10-day layoff. That free throw makes the score 2-1 Lutheran. Rush driving. Oh, what a move. Pretty. Going around the defense. Bringing it up is Jensema against Rush. Rush sitting with one foul. Inside feed. Basket is up and good by Niemuth. He got hacked on the head, but no call. Could have easily been a three-point play, Chris. Poth has it. Christian playing the sticky defense too. Ozenstein has it on the wing. Both fall away. Shot is no good, but he traveled before.
Tough call there. I think he was bumped. Coach Decker agrees.
Meerdink tossing it in, having a little bit of trouble, gets it into Jensema. A little bit of a fast break. Shot is blocked. Hailing with the block of the Veldkamp shot. Rushed hard to the basket. Bounces out, but he does draw the foul. Nemeth picks up his first foul. Rush will be going to the line, shooting a pair. Greg Rush, a senior, goes about 6'2". Here you see Todd Decker pacing the sidelines. Rush has played basketball over at Lutheran all of his years. Those 2 free throws give him 4, and it gives Lutheran a 6-3 lead. We're at the 5:30 mark of the first quarter.
Well, diamond press now, switch things up a little bit. Good change of pace. I'll tell you what, Lutheran seems to be a little bit quicker than Christian, but Christian definitely has that height.
Oh, good reverse layup attempt is no good by Veldkamp, but cleaning up inside is Meerdink for an easy 2. And then a steal and a fast break.
Oh, he traveled.
Jensema had his shot blocked and out of bounds. Taylor Poth getting back quickly. Nathan Klopatek checking in for the Eagles. Looks like a 2-3 zone by Lutheran on the inbounds. Jensema inside to Veldkamp, his turn, jumper is in and pops back out.
Very nice soft little turn there, but just couldn't get it to fall. Lutheran trying to get the ball moving around the outside there. Keep it hot, as they say.
Ozenstein flips it out to Rush. He got his feet set, but can't get it in. Nice rebound, put back by Miller, but he's fouled. Meerdink picks up his first foul. It's a second team foul on Christian. And going to the line will be Dion Miller. Miller had the first basket of the game, Chris. So he's looking for points 3 and 4. Couple more free throws by the Crusaders makes it 8-5 Lutheran. Veldkamp stopping at the elbow. Shot is no good, but Meerdink on a nice follow-up, hustling to the basket, tapped it in.
Good hops, good hops.
Little push-up, no call on Miller. Christian playing the tough D. Rush with a nice move, puts it up and in. Greg Rush, he's got 6 points in the first quarter. He looks smooth.
Yeah, he does. Now we're going with the zone. A lot of changes here. A lot of different looks for Lutheran. Good change things up.
Outside shot is up and good. A 3-pointer by Eric Jensema. That knots the score at 10 apiece with 3:35 remaining in the first quarter. Ozenstein lost the handle. He wanted to get the shot up, but forgot to take the ball. Jensema from outside, can't get it to go. Rush with the left hand, couldn't get it to go. Nice lead feed though.
Back and forth, a lot of effort.
Klopatek to Meerdink. Flat-footed jumper is no good. It looked like Lutheran wanted to push it, but I'll tell you, Christian got back on defense real good. Traveling call on Hailing. Brandon Simmons coming in, and taking a rest is Chris Niemuth. Simmons is a 6'1" junior. Niemuth comes out, he was 6'7", so they lose a little bit of height on that exchange. Another diamond press or a 1-3-1 trapping defense.
And now 1-3-1.
Well, a couple more trips down the court and they'll have them all covered, all the defenses.
Well, I'm sure over the last 4 years they've seen every type of defense against Johnny, so try some of the little different things this year against their opponents.
Simmons with a 12-footer is off, no good. Strong rebound made there by Alex Moxon. Ozenstein couldn't hit on the 5-footer.
He hasn't gotten too many looks. As a matter of fact, I have him for his first shot. There's a turnover.
There's a bit of shuffling of the feet by Klopatek. We're at 2:05 remaining in the first quarter. It's all tied up at 10 apiece. Poth almost lost it. Was able to keep his good hustling defense. And Klopatek saves it and gets it back to his teammates. Good skip pass.
You got that right.
We were thinking the same thing on Chris. Simmons' shot is no good, but there is a whistle.
Get Greg Rush back in the game. I've been the most consistent player for Lutheran in the first quarter.
Moxon with the foul, and Simmons will go to the line to shoot a pair. Rush checks in, Moxon goes out. One for two trip for Simmons makes it 11-10 Eagles, and yeah, timeout.
I think that's the first lead for Christian.
30-second timeout by Christian.
Some of the Christian fans. Normally this place is full, but there's quite a few empty seats here tonight. Kind of surprised by that.
Well, we don't get a real good look on the Christian side, but we can definitely see it over on the Lutheran side. Another CLC game for you next week when we go to Kohler on Thursday. They host Howard's Grove, which is a very athletic team, Chris. That should be a good game. Get a chance to see Christian Wolf.
Yeah, he's had a nice start.
Well, the backdoor play to Hasenstein, couldn't run it to a better guy than him. Boy, he really jumps well. And we got a whistle and a foul. Meerding's second foul, Chris, and we still got 1:22 remaining in the first quarter. That's huge.
Yes, it is. He's been all over the boards. I got him for three rebounds, and 2 of those are on the offensive end.
I was going to say, he had that one real nice putback. Looking for Rush on the 3. Good play run by Lutheran, and Poth is going to get called for a foul over the back. That was an easy one.
Good position there by Tyler Veldkamp.
Mike Johnson will be handing the ball off. One of our 2 officials tonight. Jensema. Nice feed inside. Veldkamp. Pardon me, that was Niemuth for an easy 2. Good assist by Eric Jensma.
Lutheran's pressing, and they're just a tad slow to get to the ball there, and that's why easy opportunities for Christian on the other end. If you're going to press, you got to get in front of those passes.
Klopatek, bango, three-pointer, Nathan Klopatek. 16-10.
A lot of offensive rebounds for Christian in this first quarter has been the difference. It was 10-7. So what do you say there? 9 straight.
Run.
Oh boy.
That shot was blocked, but coming away with it was John Hassel, and then he gets fouled. Foul's going to be on Nemuth. That's his second foul.
You know, they only have, what, 4 fouls, but 2 and 2 on 2 of the bigger fellas.
Yeah. Eisenstein working real hard to get inside position, but Veldkamp playing the tough D wouldn't allow it. Joseph Westerbeek checks in, number 21 for Christian. Trying to force it inside was Miller, and he threw it out of bounds off of his teammate. That's the second trip in a row, Chris. I thought the Crusaders tried to force the action underneath, and it just wasn't there, and they wound up turning the ball over.
Well, I got Lutheran for 7 turnovers here in the first quarter, so that's not going to get it done.
Nick Miller, number 44, is in, along with Harrison Deal.
Six, 5, 4.
Veldkamp from about 12 puts it up and in. His first basket of the night, and that ends the first quarter with Christian on top, 18-10. Well, Chris, it was a good end of the quarter for Christian. Lutheran had the good start, but they always say it's better to have a good ending.
Yeah, it is, and it's had an 11-0 run to finish it out, and there you see some happy Eagle fans.
That shot being provided by Brian Andrews. Steve Reiner is up on top, and Kerry Kautzer in the truck spinning the dials. I'm Mike Martin, my partner is Chris Wright, and we're being assisted by Dave Lubach of the Sheboygan Press. Tossing it in is Ryan Jensma, and trying to feed it in was Simmons, but he had it taken away by Hasenstein. The good jumping ability by Zach paid off. Lutheran with their starting lineup back in the game. Rush going hard to the baseline, but cut off nicely. Good inside feed to Poth for an easy 2. Poth from Rush.
Yeah, Poth had, I believe, like 12 or 13 points in that opening game, and that's just his first shot attempt, and it went through. Stops the big run.
Simmons looking inside to Veldkamp. Veldkamp calling for it, but they don't throw it in. Klopatek almost traveled, but didn't. Simmons outside the line. His shot is no good. Hasenstein with a nice rebound. Both out to Rush from three-point land. Got it in.
Well, just like that, 18-15.
Well, Veldkamp posted up down on this end, and they didn't get him the ball. I thought they should have. Simmons is fouled by Haling. That's Haling's first foul. Simmons had a 1-for-2 trip, Chris, back in the first quarter. Let's see if he can do a little better. It's a great shot of Brandon.
On that first quarter, I had Christian 6 for 17. Lutheran just 3 for 9 from the floor. You know, all those extra offensive rebounds by Christian have given them many more shot attempts. And basically why they were leading.
Percentage-wise, you know, it's not that much difference, but get all those extra shots. That's what is the difference maker. Go back to those turnovers, too. Christian continuing to play man-to-man, and Poth on a nice cut-through gets a good pass from Rush again, but he's fouled by Ryan Jensema, and Poth will be going to the line shooting a pair. (19-15), Christian on top. Christian a little bit hampered with Niemuth and Meerdink out with 2 fouls each. I'd actually be surprised if they saw the floor this second quarter.
Well, different coaches do different things. You know, it depends on the score, too.
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
as long as they have the lead, they probably won't play.
Correct.
Both hits 1 at 2. That makes it 19-16, Christian.
A lot of left-handers on this Christian team. You gotta like that, Marty.
Oh boy, I love it. Give me one more left-hander. Ozenstein on Veldkamp. Good defense, good help by Rush, and he comes away with it. Both out of control. And I believe, well, let's wait and see.
I think they're gonna get it on Westerbeek.
Nope, Taylor Poth on a push.
Yeah, I guess you called it on the out of control situation.
Got a real quick shot of Brett Flipsy. He's already got the coat off. Jensema gets it into Veldkamp. Ozenstein working on him. Lutheran extending the pressure. Playing the tough defense there is Moxon.
Oh, Veldkamp with nice position there. No weak side help for Lutheran. He should have dumped it into him right there.
Give me the lob, right?
Now we're going to get an offensive foul the other direction.
Rice Cattell on the foul. Nate is now officially in the book.
Give it a go.
Yeah, Haling got it up and in. Good dump in pass. I believe that was by number 23, Dion Miller. Oh, basket is up and in by Nate Rice Cattell off of a real nice pass by Joseph Westerbeek.
And again, it's just one of those deals where Lutheran just missing those passes and Christian sneaking in there. Westerbeek, just looking at him, he looks like the Westerbeeks from Oostburg. I bet you he's related to them. Probably lives out there.
I talked with Brett in that pregame show. I think there's only 1 or 2 kids from Sheboygan. There's a couple from Cedar Grove, and the rest of the kids are from Oostburg. 3-point play makes it 22-18, Christian. We're rolling down to the 5-minute mark in the first half.
2 big wigs now for Lutheran on the bench, Poth and Haling with 2 fouls. So the fouls have kind of evened up with the heavy hitters. It's going to be up to bench players and role players to step up.
Hassel going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. The foul went on Silas Middlestead.
Sheboygan Lutheran, again, we're WIA state cross-country champions this year.
Again, it's at least 2 in a row.
Yep.
Well, free throws are keeping Lutheran in the ball game so far. They've made 7 out of 8. It's 22-20. Christian, we're just rolling under 5 minutes.
Here's the diamond now. Off the man, back to the diamond.
Christian doing a good job of working the ball around.
Yes, they are.
Steps up, nails the 3. Oh, he's got a nice release, Chris.
I thought you made a good point there. They were moving the ball around and just waiting and being patient.
Rush out on top, a little behind the back dribble. Wild shot, not a good shot there. Oh, what a putback shot by Moxon, though. Boy.
That wasn't much better.
He was a contortionist on that one. Jensma gets it over to Middlestead. Man-to-man defense now by Lutheran. Been switching on most of their possessions.
Oh,
well, I think he got away with a walk. Shot was no good, and then we get a foul on Lutheran. Getting away with the walk was Middlestead. He'll go to the line to shoot. Foul goes on Greg Rush. Chris, that's his second. See what, here's what you were talking about before, you know, scoring situation and differences in coaches. Let's see what Todd Decker does.
Well, I see Meerdink's about ready to step back in for Christian.
He is coming in for Rush. Tell you one thing Christian is doing is they're getting good production off the bench.
Yep.
Jensma got the rebound, but then lost it. Coming away with it was Miller, Dion Miller.
Well, now you gotta, Hasenstein's gotta get involved because a lot of the Lutheran guys are on the bench. Here's Hasenstein with the ball.
He's got a tough customer in Veldkamp guarding him.
Yep.
The shot is no good by Lutheran, but they come away with the offensive board. Dion Miller. And we got a 3-second call on Lutheran.
Number nine, turnovers.
Well, they've cut back on them. They had a 7 in the first quarter, so they're getting a little better.
Once again, Lutheran's a tad behind. Not getting there, and good passing by Christian is making that stuff happen and force another foul and a chance to add to their lead here with a 1-and-1.
Deal committing the foul and going back to the line is Middlestead. The 1-and-1 there. You got a good shot of Silas. Silas misses the first, and Lutheran comes away with it.
Foot on the line.
Outside shot is a little bit short by Moxon. 26-22, we're at just under 3 minutes till halftime.
That was a bad pass.
Hasenstein with good quickness to get the ball.
Foot on the line.
Shot is no good by Moxon, but he is fouled. Let's see if they give him the 2 shots. Well, they're gonna give him the 1-and-1. They're saying it was after the shot. Both teams with the 8 team fouls. I didn't catch who that last foul was on there. They got it up on the board now. Nate Rice-Cattell, and that's his second. Moxon has 2 points in the ball game so far. Hasenstein came away with the offensive rebound, but again can't get it in. But Lutheran comes away at the loose ball. Jump shot is no good again by Lutheran, and then it's tapped out of bounds. Boy, they had some nice chances, Chris, but they just couldn't get anything to drop. Deal missed that last shot. And it's not like they're bad shots either. I mean, those are pretty close to the basket, actually. Nemuth coming back in with 2 fouls. Checking out is Rice Cattell. See if Nemuth plays it smart. We got 2:30 left until halftime. Christian on top, 26-22. Mike Martin along with the coach, Chris Wright, bringing you our first ball game of the year. Klopatek had it on top. Meerdink also back in the ball game. Chris, I missed that, so the 2 guys with 2 fouls are in. Nemuth, the taller player, just puts it up over the shorter Lutheran player for 2.
3 for 3 from the floor.
Hasenstein, shot, no good. Put back, good. First 2 points by Zach Hasenstein. And what's this whistle all about? Foreign object on the floor. Quit throwing things from up here, Chris. I saw that paper airplane come down. Working on your origami, huh?
I don't have the skills to make airplanes.
Nemuth, hard to the hole, overlays. Put back by Meerdink, no good. Rebound and basket by Eric Jensema.
Well, once again, I think Christian got away with a turnover, but by traveling, but they didn't call it. But again, right on those boards there is Christian.
Hassel committed the foul, and there you get a good shot of Eric Jensema. He has 9 points so far in the first half, looking for number 10 and finishing off the 3-point play. Well, he's got 2 3-point baskets, and now the 3-point play, plus a free throw earlier, gives him 10 points. It's 31-24. We're under a minute and a half. Ooh, there's a drag of the foot by Moxon. Another turnover, that's 10 at least now, huh?
1, 2, 3, 10.
Tim Collette giving it over to Simmons for the inbounds. Miller playing a tough defense on Jensema. Now they get it into Veldkamp. His shot is off, but he is fouled. I think that's going to go on Zach Hasenstein. If it is, that'll be Hazi's first. That is his first. Now Veldkamp's had a little slow start, Chris. Scoring-wise, he has 2 points. Had a basket late in the first quarter.
Yeah, I got him 1 for 5 from the floor.
He hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities. I thought a couple times earlier this quarter he was open underneath, and they didn't get him the ball.
I will say this. both the end of the quarters, I was going to say Christian has really stretched out that lead, and
they're doing it again.
Yeah, I believe it was just 26-24, and
I remember going to this Bobby Knight clinic years ago, and one of his assistant coaches was talking about post play, and he said, "Get open again, we won't give it to you."
Check that, it was 28-24, so again, a 5-0 run with just a minute left. All of a sudden, it's a 9-point lead for the Eagles.
Ozzie looking for a cutter, but tough defense played by Simmons.
Good switch.
Deal had it on the wing. Oh, he's got it again. Whoa. Losing the ball was Nick Miller. Now, we talked about good production off the bench by Christian. Lutheran's not getting that kind of production. Klopatek, foot on the line, rolls it in.
Just like that, it's 11-point game.
35-24, 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Miller's shot is no good, and Veldkamp with a strong rebound. Veldkamp, a little out of control. And a long shot is off the rim, no good. Good attempt by Oswald, but that ends the first half with Christian up by 11, 35-24.
Just close my eyes and I'm with you, and all that I so wanna give you, it's only a
You don't have to be a hero to be a hero. When you adopt a child from foster care, just being there makes all the difference.
Pop quiz for you. In what movie did I play a gang leader struggling in school? Who was my teacher? What did I learn in math class? Oh, and here's one about you. What did your kid learn in math class today?
Know what really matters. Know about your kid's school and know about your kid. Find out 100 ways to know more, do more.
The United Church of Christ. No matter who you are or where you are in life's journey, you're welcome here.
We're back at Christian High. There you see the score. The Eagles are up by 11, but what's really scary, Chris, is you and Dave Lubach had almost identical stats.
That's right. That's right. How about 12 for 20 shooting? 12 for 27 shooting for Christian. On the flip side, Lutheran was 8 for 22. Their big problem was their turnovers, 11 turnovers for Lutheran, and that's just not going to get it done. 5 turnovers for Christian, and both quarters, it seemed like the last 2 minutes were dominated by Christian, and that's why they've got the lead both at the end of the first quarter and the second quarter.
Now, the scoring, Eric Jensema had 10 points in the first half, but I think one of the key things for Christian is they ran into a little foul trouble early and had to go to their bench. They wound up getting 9 points off of the bench, and good contributions not only in scoring. Lutheran was led by Greg Rush, who was really dynamite when he was in there. He got into a little foul trouble in about the middle or late part of the second quarter, so he had to do some sitting. Lutheran's going to have to turn it up a little bit to get back in the ball game. Miller can't get the layup to go.
Good
Meerdink,
idea.
Yeah, Meerdink with the rebound. Klopatek, a rainmaker, no good, but Veldkamp with the putback. And another putback by the Eagles.
Yepper.
Well, interesting switch on defense, Chris. Klopatek is guarding Hasenstein. Well, now they switch back. Veldkamp is on Hasenstein. Rice Cattell trying to guard Hazy, but he's spin move and puts up the half hook for 2.
He was just 1 for 4 in the first half. He's got to get more shots. But I'll tell you what, with Veldkamp there, it's going to be tough for him to get them. He's got to get his opportunities, though.
Nice feed inside to Veldkamp. His turnaround shot is no good, but he's fouled by Hasenstein. Zach Hasenstein, that'll be his second. Christian in the first half was 8 for 13, 61% on their free throws. Lutheran was very effective, Chris. They hit 7 out of 9. 77%. That's what the kids over at Jefferson call that, a toilet bowl. Round and out.
Brand new gym you got over there.
Shut up.
What,
We got a brand new school. Everything is brand new except the gym. Hey, they did an excellent job with the school. There's no complaints.
Every 100 years they should do that.
I think the plan is, once I retire, they're going to build a new gym. That's the word downtown. Christian breaking the pressure pretty easily. Lead feed to Veldkamp, looking. Lean back jumpers up and in. Veldkamp starting to heat it up, Chris. He has 9 points on the night.
He just stole my thunder there. He's getting ready to roll here. And they're really putting the pressure on.
Decker wants a full timeout. We're at 6:17 of the third quarter. Christian expanding the lead now. It's 40-26.
Just close my eyes and I'm with you, and all that I so wanna give you. It's only a
You don't have to be a hero to be a hero. When you adopt a child from foster care, just being there makes all the difference.
We get a shot of the Lutheran bench. Todd Decker talking to them. They trail it by 14. They called the full timeout to try and regroup. They've had a tough time. I'll tell you, it's hard to deal with the height of Christian.
Yes, it is. And as you said, Veldkamp's getting ready to rumble here and get ready to roll. And you know, he's really kind of quiet in that first half, just picking up boards left and right, and letting everybody else take care of things. But now he's taking care of things himself in the third quarter with scoring.
Inside feed to Poth. He traveled, but I'll tell you, he was pushed. And the foul is going to go on John Meerdink, and that'll be his third. See what Brett Flipsy does with Meerdink. Right now, he's going to leave him in. In the JV game, Christian won convincingly over Lutheran. Miller way out of control on that shot. Veldkamp has it. He handles the ball real well for a big guy, Chris. Rice Cattell wide open on the other side, but they don't see him. They already got it to him. 13-footer is off, no good. Poth with the steal. Now there's a good teaching point, Chris. When you get a rebound, don't put it down. Got to keep it up high, right? Haling gets fouled, and I think it's going to be on. Yes, it is. It's going to be on Meerdink, and that's his fourth. Haling will be at the line shooting a pair.
Well, let's just take note at 5:41 of the third. 14-point lead when Meerdink sits down here. Let's see if Lutheran can make a little run here with one of those big skyscrapers out of there.
I'm writing. When he committed his third foul and Ralph Decker motioned over to Brett Flipsy about the third foul, Brett didn't seem too concerned. Unfortunately, Jensma didn't play with any discretion. He just went after his guy and committed the fourth foul.
Well, I think, you know, what you said before, their bench was so good that, you know, they might as well, you know, keep him out there a little bit and see if he doesn't pick it up. But they've gotten a lot of contributions from a lot of people tonight.
Rice-Gatell's shot is no good, but Klopatek gets it back. Jensma from outside the line, can't get it to go. Greg Rush with the rebound. Hasenstein, hard to the hole and got it up and in, and he's fouled. Hasenstein, good quickness. First foul on Tyler Veldkamp. Hasenstein with 4 points in the quarter. Chris gives him 6 in the game. Ozzy, a good-looking guy. That makes it 40-30. They've cut it down to a 10-point deficit. Nemuth, got a lot of the rim, but couldn't get it in, and then we get a whistle.
Hasenstein, I think.
Third foul on Hasenstein.
Tell you what, Veldkamp really works very well getting rebounds too. He always seems to be in the right place, and that's just by hard work.
Inside to Veldkamp, muscles his way up and in. That gives him 7 points in the third quarter, 11 in the game. Klopatek almost with a steal. Hailing, runner, got it in. Ooh, Hoop didn't want it, but it did go down. Klopatek running the point guard. Veldkamp open again, but Rice-Gatell doesn't throw it in.
I'd maybe get Hasenstein off of Veldkamp right now with 3 fouls.
Rice-Gatell outside the line, no good. Hasenstein. Deal has it, trying to go baseline. He does, lays it up and in. Nice driving shot by Harrison Dale. They're calling him Dale on the bench.
Yeah, I would call him Dale.
I will too.
That's off.
Klopatek, no good. We got a whistle, foul underneath. Let's see who that goes against. I think it's going to be on Hailing. It is. Andrew Hailing. Timeout Christian. We're at 3:52 remaining in the third quarter. It's 42-34. Lutheran chipping into the lead a little bit. It's a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it here. It's a great shot of Brett Flipsy talking to his team. Some of the Eagle fans. That shot being brought to you by Brian Andrews. Steve Reiner up on top. Kerry Kautzer down in the truck. I think he's got the heater going, Chris. It's pretty cold out there. Got a little new system. Giving you a little sharper picture. Some different graphics.
Looks nice.
Yeah, it's an improvement. Your city hard at work, especially the announcers.
Are we next? Are we the next thing to improve? We weren't going to tell you, but
that could be the end of you and me.
Well, never know. Al Michaels might want a, new venue.
Yeah, really. Chris Musburger, he's got a few years left. Lutheran in a zone out of that inbounds pass. And Christian in no hurry to take the shot.
Well, I think they saw that Veldkamp was getting pretty deep.
Whoa, Klopatek from way outside the line, nails it. He has 8 points.
Well, you got to let him shoot that if you're Lutheran. And they said Veldkamp was getting so many easy shots inside, they decided to go zone.
Hasenstein ripped away by Klopatek, and then Rush from behind knocks it out of bounds. Another turnover.
Isn't it funny? We got all these 6'3", 6'5", 6'7" kids, and the 5'6" kids are making the
plays.
Yep, real impact plays.
Veldkamp, step back, shot is no good. Got it outside the 3-point line.
Reload. Good ball movement again by the Eagles.
Jensma.
Wow.
Oh, for Eric Jensma, that's his third three-pointer of the game, and he had a three-point play back in the second quarter. Turnaround jumper is up and good by Hassel. Simmons on a good pass underneath the Niemuth for an easy two.
Can't exchange baskets if you're Lutheran. Now when you're down by 14.
Hasenstein looking. Passes it, shot is no good. The foul is on Niemuth, that's gonna be his third. Hassel will get a pair. Comley puts in the free throw. Lutheran has made 3 out of 4 in the third quarter. Makes them 10 for 13 in the game. Second free throw makes it 50-38. Christian, and 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Miller now guarding Klopatek.
Could be a 5-second call there.
Veldkamp working on Hasenstein.
There it is.
Now you get a 5-second. Good call, Chris. Speaking of three-pointers, you had them measured tonight over at Cooper Gym.
I had a few.
Matter of fact, that's why they took me off of you. You kept making them. I never did find out what kind of gum you were chewing.
Well.
50-38. Lutheran trails it. They're trying to cut into that lead with this possession. Rush has been pretty silent here in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Miller, bango. Three-pointer from the corner.
Rush doesn't even have a shot attempt here in the second half, and he was so effective in that first quarter.
Well, first half, really. But anyway, they're down only 9 now. And Jensma lost it. Lutheran coming away with it. Rush on the push. Miller, another three. No, couldn't get it to go. Well, and a quick whistle. Foul is going to go on Poth. It's going to be his third. He doesn't like it. And I don't think his dad, Scott, likes it either.
Well,
but they're going to have to live with it.
Poth family, long time.
I tell you, his dad was a heck of a catcher, boy. He had a good arm going down to second base.
Long time Poth Market and Sheboygan. Long time the family was there. And
kid's proud he went to basketball camp. Why aren't you on the floor in a uniform? Simmons pushing it down, out to Jensma. He loads it, pops it in. Eric Jensma has 4 three-pointers in the ball game, and it's 53-41. Just like that, boy, they come right back at you. Rush on a leap and leaner, and he got it up and in. Enough of that talk about not doing anything in the third quarter.
Jensma's really been clutch. Those last 2 threes when Lutheran was making their run. Seems to be banging them home there.
Rush has 11 points, looking for number 12. That's a good shot. Greg, the foul is on Rice Gattel. In and out. Jensma on the push, nice bounce pass, but tipped away by Rush again. Haling has it tipped away from him. 2-on-1, right back, Rush again. Well, I'd say that's not a very good way of running a break. You got to throw the bounce pass in that situation. Miller can't get it in, and he gets called for an offensive foul. First foul on Dion.
Benzema's going to sit the last 10 seconds. Good decision there. What a ball game he's had.
Rush is also coming out. Sean Hasenstein is in for him, number 22. Oh, got to get there a little quicker, young man. Moxon commits a foul. And tossing it in is going to be Ryan Jensma again. 7 seconds. 4. Ryan Jensma from outside nails a 3.
Wow.
To end the quarter. 56-43 at the end of 3. Boy, oh boy, that's a dagger.
Play a game. Let's pretend you own an apartment building and I want to rent from you. I make a good salary, have a good credit history. Would you rent your place to me? How about now? Do you still like me? What if I have an accent or a disability? What if I'm a single parent? Would you steer me away? Would you close the door? Would you?
The Fair Housing Act protects your right to live where you want. If you think you've been discriminated against, call us.
There are over 3,000 community TV stations across the country where 1.2 million volunteers produce over 20,000 hours of programming each week. Current legislation threatens to eradicate these stations by dramatically reducing funding. In the legislation's current form, stations across the country will lose 35 to 50% of their funding, which would bring production to a grinding halt. Contact Congress and tell them to vote no on H.R. 5252. Speak out now or lose your voice.
That was a 21-point quarter by the Christian Eagles, and they were led by Tyler Veldkamp, 7 points, but Klopatek, Ryan Jensma, and Eric Jensma, Eric Jensma with 2 they had 4 3-pointers in that quarter, Chris. And Ryan Jensma with that long 3 to end the quarter was really huge. Gives them a 13-point lead. Veldkamp's shot underneath is no good. Long cross-court pass to Rush. He stops, fires from about 10 feet out and can't get it in. And then Dion Miller commits a foul. They got to be, that is foul number 8. Christian will be shooting the rest of the quarter. Here's see Al Holzheimer, principal over at Lutheran High and the football coach. He's a good interview, Chris. Did a nice job on our football preseason coaches show.
20 for 43 shooting for Christian, 14 for 32 for Sheboygan Lutheran. Just so many extra shots, so with those offensive rebounds for Christian, they've been getting a lot of reloads. Definitely been the difference.
Jensma now with 18 points, and it's 58-43, a 15-point lead for Christian. Jump shot is up and good by Hasenstein. He rose up above the crowd for that one, and he got fouled.
3 for 3 in the half. 4 of 7 in the game for Zach.
Looking for point number 10 in the ball game. 3-point play makes it 58-46. Only 12 points, but they need to get some stops. Jensma, a little too much dribbling. Now, Christian looks like they're getting things settled down. Jensema with a push-off, no call, shot is off, Hailing with the rebound. Did you see that little arm come out, Chris? Yep. That's a good move, I like that move. I do that as much as I can, except Claire Buckle keeps calling it on me. Foul goes on Ryan Jensema, his first, and going to the line, Taylor Poth. I don't know, he looks bigger here in the fourth quarter than he did the rest of the ball game. Maybe because he's down in his end, we get to see him better, I don't know. He looks bigger to me when I look down there.
He spent a lot of time on his back at that football game we saw this year.
Ooh, Cedar Grove was tough. Joe Burton was, he was an animal. Hey, but we got to see the helicopter.
Yep.
Looking for the trifecta. For you people that don't gamble, that means 3 in a row. Both has 6 points in the ball game. A runner by Veldkamp is no good, and oh, he got away with a double dribble. Both did. Miller can't get it from this side. He had a three-pointer from the other side. That's the second miss now he's had on this right side. It's 58-49. Lutheran still in it. Again, they need some stops.
Well, they get to be about 9 and 10, but they can't get to like 6.
Right, yeah, really put the pressure on them.
Yep, and you know.
And then you get those three-point shooters.
You betcha. Always a counter for Christian.
7 three-point baskets for the Eagles. Lutheran has 2. Westerbeek trying to force it in. You know, he actually had a good shot at getting it in until he took the 2 dribbles at his post player. Then he, you know, everything's together too much.
Yep.
Got to keep your spacing.
Yep.
And Jensema with nice hands, being guarded by Hasenstein. Now they do the switch. No, they don't. Good save by Miller. Or pardon me, the save was made by Hassel, but then we get a turnover on Lutheran, turning right into the Christian player and shuffling the feet. Coming back in is John Meerdink now. He has 4 fouls. Let's see if he plays with a little less urgency, let's see. Six minutes remaining in the ball game. It's 58-49. Christian on top. They've led most of the game. Lutheran had a good start, but Christian has had good finishes, especially in the first and second quarters. Simmons in the lane, can't get his jump shot in, but he got the offensive rebound.
Another offensive rebound.
Yeah, they've had a ton tonight, haven't they? Inside to Meerdink. Shot, no good, but he is fouled. Hassel commits the foul. Meerdink had 4 points in the first quarter and has had limited playing time in the second and third quarter due to foul trouble. So far in the fourth, Christian is 3 for 3 and 4 for 5 in the half. Hey, there we are. Look at that. Steve Reiner over there. His headset on. Dave Lubach hiding behind the beam. Rush, ooh, good move. Nice pass inside to Hasenstein, but he wasn't expecting it. But coming away with it was Poth, and then a couple of rebound shots are no good by the Crusaders. A good job by Nathan Klopatek to slow it up. They got the lead. It's up 11. Miller with the layup. And a quick 30-second timeout by Lutheran. They're down 9 again. It's 60-49. That isn't right, is it? They're down 11, 60-49.
Oh, no, it's 51.
Yeah, that's what I think it should be too. There, we got it finally up on the board. 60-51, they're down 9. They hustle really good on defense, Lutheran does. I don't think they always do the smartest thing when they get the ball. You know, they play a little bit out of control and make some bad passes. And
when I said with Lutheran too, they seem to be just a tad off, and Christian just got those passes pretty crisp, and you can tell they're a little more senior oriented, and you know, a lot of guys back that played before were on the floor last year, and kind of the difference, and playing at home helps a whole lot. And again, as we mentioned in the beginning, Lutheran had 10 days without a ball game, and I tell you, Christian's had some tough ball games already. Oostburg and Cedar Grove, North Fond du Lac, and they've played some good games.
It's always nice to have that game experience coming into a rivalry contest like this. The Holy War by the Shore. Jensema. Oh, cross-court feed to Veldkamp. Got it up and in.
Tough to stop when he's that deep.
And he did a good job of breaking the press with those diagonal passes. Miller, a lot of dribbling, gets it over to Rush. He pulls up from three-point land. Shot is no good. And Meerdink with the nice rebound.
Yeah, number 6 for him.
And that's in limited playing time too. Whoop, almost. Simmons relieves pressure.
Working some clock here.
They're patient out there. You know, there's a couple times they could have taken shots. They probably should have known that they threw the ball away.
Yipper.
Miller, hard to the basket, lays it up and in.
Well, we've seen him do that a couple times, not always finishing, but you know, when you got that speed, if that might just work there, maybe he's cramping up a little bit here.
He's hobbling, but he's playing.
Yeah, just probably a cramp. Give me some water, coach, give me some water.
Yeah, eat a banana.
So now when they're doing this situation, you can't double. You got to stay on your guy, because if you double, they just find the open guy.
You know, it looks like Lutheran is in a zone, but they're not. It's just that Christian is spreading the floor. Jensema almost lost it, gets it back, and now we get a timeout. I believe that Coach Flipsy called that from the bench, and I think you can do that this year, Chris.
I think you could always call, you can always call it on the bench or either or. In a couple of years now. A good decision with the ball on the floor like that.
62-53. Lutheran has been able to close it to this 9-point deficit, but they haven't been able to get closer in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is where you practice all that time, kind of that keep away, run that delay a little bit. And you wonder why you run it and why you kind of get on your kids' cases when they turn the ball over, because this is when you need to just milk some clock a little bit. Last year I coached my daughter's 7th grade team. We never had to practice this because we were never ahead. One thing I never taught last year was the delay.
Well, we're getting ready to start action again. Klopatek will throw it in from the side. Lutheran starting to apply the pressure. Veldkamp has it on the side. He's hammered by Hasenstein, no call. Klopatek, the runner is no good. And then we get a whistle. Well, I didn't think Klopatek got fouled on the shot, but the official saw it.
Tell you what, they kind of bang a little bit up on top. All over the place, and underneath there doesn't seem to be a lot of contact, but they call it.
I didn't get who committed that foul. They've got Dale up there, but I don't think it was him.
I thought it was, maybe they did call it on him. I thought it was on Rush.
So did I. Well, I guess we'll give it to Dale. I only had him for one. Now he's got two.
Probably a good thing. Doesn't Rush have three?
Yes, he does. They want to keep him in. Oh, I got him for two. So he's in pretty good shape. (63-53). Christian up by 10. And they've had answers for Lutheran today. Tipped away by Jensema. He's got a breakaway and lays it in. Good defense played by Eric Jensema. Kind of hanging back, saw what was happening, and tipped that ball away and got the steal. Oh, laying it up and in on a nice drive was John Hassel. He has 8 points in the ball game. Well, Lutheran starting the double team because they have to. Down to under 2 minutes.
And you got to cheat a lot.
Inside, but we get a foul before. I believe that's going to go on John Hassel as he tried to get around the post. Post up by John Meerdink.
Double bonus.
Oh no, they're calling an offensive foul. Oh, would like to see that one again, Kerry. Wow. Meerdink gets called for the offensive foul on the post-up move. And I think what they're calling is a wipe away with the offhand. Well, we didn't see that one, did we, Chris? I don't know if I mentioned this earlier on, but Nathan Malk, number 22, he's a 6'1" senior for, there you see him right to the left of your screen. With that knee brace on, he dislocated his kneecap, and he's out for about 3 more weeks. He'll be back after Christmas break, but tough break for the Crusaders, pardon me, for the Eagles. Losing Malk. He's a very quick player. Brett Flipsy said he's probably the quickest player on the floor. Rush's shot is no good. But Eric Jensema comes away with the rebound. Down to under a minute and a half. Veldkamp spinning, shooting, and fouled.
I'll tell you what, when Christian needed some three-pointers, they made them. When Lutheran had some opportunities or needed them big time, they didn't get them. Miller had a nice opportunity earlier to get one. Rush again here, maybe close within 7. But tell you what, Jensema hit those threes. You know, Ryan and Eric in that third quarter, that was just huge. And
whenever Lutheran would come back a little bit, all of a sudden they'd nail a 3, and now you're, instead of, you know, 1 point down more, you're 2 points down more. Veldkamp with a sweet 2 more. He has 15 points. Jensema playing the tough defense on Rush. You get a hold. I'll tell you, Christian is playing really tough defense now. They're not giving them an opening from 3-point, outside the 3-point line.
No, they came out in the second half, I thought really turned up the screws on D, and they're not stopping, you know.
Rush had 9 points in the first half. Chris had really a nice start in that first quarter, and he's only had 2 points since. Looking for his 12th point of the ball game. He's got 11 right now. A little bit hard.
Don't need to shoot, son.
Simmons no good, but Niemuth with another follow-up basket for the Eagles. They've had a number of those tonight. Hasenstein going hard.
There
Left it a little bit short.
I was waiting for that. Feldkamp with rebound number 10.
Okay, so he's going to have a double-double tonight.
Yeah. No sense fouling. This Pickles over.
Niemuth hammered, no good. Taylor Poth on the foul. We have 32 seconds remaining. It's 69 to 55, Christian. They're going to call an intentional foul on Miller. Niemuth will be getting a pair, and then Christian will get the ball out of bounds along with that. $11 points for Niemuth. They can get Klopatek with one more point, Chris. They'll have 4 guys in double figures. Danny Vodder in for Lutheran, as is Josh Kazinskas. Niemuth hits both of them. Nick Miller's in. Also in for the Eagles is Marcus Lemahieu, number 25. And Silas Middlestead, he played in the first half. Steal made by Lutheran. Ooh, solid contact there. They're going to get Niemuth for that one. That'll be his 4th. Sean Hasenstein, 22, also out on the court. Coming out is Zach Hasenstein, and replacing him is Alex Moxon. Ooh, you could see that one not come off his hand very well. 28 seconds remaining at 71 to 55. Christian playing a real fine ball game here tonight. Klopatek being guarded by Miller. Get it to Lemahieu. He wants to shoot one up there. Chris Wright going downstairs, going to try to get some interviews for us. 3, 2, and 1, and that's the ball game. Christian takes the first of the 2 rivalry games for this season, 71 to 55, in a well-played game by the Eagles, not so good by the Crusaders. We're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have some interviews and final stats from tonight's ball game.
Noise. There's more of it in your life than you'd think. Everyday sounds, from household appliances to traffic. Even a crowded restaurant can hit 85 decibels. That's the level audiologists know can cause permanent hearing loss. So keep an eye on your ears and visit ASHA.org, the American Speech Language Hearing Association.
Hung up about a consumer problem? Like that refrigerator you just bought that's freezing you out. Oh, and telemarketers who won't stop calling.
Have I got a deal for you?
Well, stand up for your rights. Use the power of the internet and the federal government at pueblo.gsa.gov, the free consumer action website. Thousands of links to companies and government agencies with names, numbers, and advice to get your wrongs righted. Remember Pueblo, 'cause you never know.
I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
There are over 3,000 community TV stations across the country where 1.2 million volunteers produce over 20,000 hours of programming each week. Current legislation threatens to eradicate these stations by dramatically reducing funding. In the legislation's current form, stations across the country will lose 35 to 50% of their funding, which would bring production to a grinding halt. Contact Congress and tell them to vote no on H.R. 5252. Speak out now or lose your voice.
We're here with two happy Eagles here. Right away, you guys have had some pretty tough games already, and maybe with Lutheran having that layoff a little bit, maybe that helped you guys tonight, you know, playing at home and, you know, their big layoff, a little confidence for you guys?
Yeah, we've had some tough games already. We've been practicing really good. We knew we had to come out hard right away, and that's what we did. So we could have done a better job rebounding, but
well, we'll get to that in a minute. I disagree with that. I thought you guys did a real nice job rebounding. Seemed like in the second half, every time that Lutheran kind of got it to like 9 or 10 or something like that, you guys hit some key three-pointers, including yourself. But man, it seemed like those three-pointers were banging in there for you.
yeah, we haven't had a game where we made that many threes in a long time. So that was nice. Hit some shots. So.
Yeah, well, you said you didn't do too well on the boards. You know, you really dominate on the offensive boards. I think you got about 15, 20 more shots than your opponents. Hitting the boards and stuff is important.
Yeah, it really is. The whole game depends on your rebounding. If you give up offensive rebounds, that's just points thrown away pretty much. So.
Well, congratulations, and we'll see you in a couple weeks when you take on Lutheran again. Well, you had a double-double and things like that, but I'm not going to talk about that. I thought tonight you really did a nice job on defense, really shutting down Zach.
Yeah. No, he's a good player, a good guy to play against. We came into it, we focused on some of their key players and just played great team D and really forced them with some tough shots.
I think it's a really good point, Tyler. I thought that, you know, you really came out, especially to start the second half, you really put the clamps down. It seemed like there wasn't a lot of open opportunities for them. And even in the last, like, 2 minutes, you know, my partner, Mike Martin, made a comment, boy, there's just no open shots for Lutheran. Good credit to your defense.
Yeah, no, we work on it every day in practice. We practice our shell defense and just switch hard, and we play with intensity. We came out in the second half, played intense from the beginning, and pulled out.
You got a pretty solid group. Obviously, there's the big three, but, you know, the first half, you guys got into some foul trouble, but your bench really stepped up. I think you had 9 points off the bench in the second half, so you guys are pretty deep.
Oh, no, definitely a strength this year compared to other CLC teams. We play probably at least 10 deep most games. We have some injuries, but we can count on every single guy on the bench to contribute.
You kind of too. I noticed too. You're kind of quiet in the first half, not getting too many points. And I said, oh, now I think he's ready to rumble. You got a couple points right off the bat, but you know, you don't have to get all the points. You do have lots of people, you know, starters too that can contribute. Yep. You almost, I think, had 4 guys in double figures. So again, a lot of solid team effort tonight.
Right. No, it was just purely a team effort. I mean, there might be some guys that stick out stat-wise, but all the other guys, they do the little things. They take charges. They play hard on D and just bring intensity to the game.
Well, congratulations. You got a good start on the season. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Right now, we'll take it back to Marty.
Good job on the interviews, Chris. Real nice comments by Tyler Veldkamp regarding his teammates and the way they play. Let's go through some of the scoring for Lutheran. Taylor Poth had 6 points. Harrison Dale had 2. Zach Hasenstein had 10. Greg Rush had 11. And Dion Miller 11. They tied for the scoring lead for the Crusaders. Alex Moxon had 2. Andrew Haling 5. And rounding out the scoring was John Hossel. He had 8 for their 55. For Christian, they had real good balanced scoring. Nathan Klopatek had 9. Brandon Simmons 2. Ryan Jensen with 3. Nate Rice-Cattell also had 3. Silas Middlestead 1. The Eagles were led by Eric Jensma. He had 20. Chipping in with 15 was Tyler Veldkamp. You saw him on the interview. along with Eric Jensma, number 24. Chris Niemuth off the bench had 12 points. And John Meerdink saddled with foul trouble most of the game, finished with 6, but he did have a nice game off the boards, and when he was in there, did a great job. Excellent job by the crew, Steve Reiner, Brian Andrews, Kerry Kautzer in a truck, my partner Chris Wright. Our next ball game will be at Kohler when they host Howard's Grove, so stay tuned for that ball game. I'm Mike Martin, and one more time, 71-55, Christian over Lutheran. That's going to do it for our broadcast this evening. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the road.